All right, I'm very excited to see this. Like this is, this is very like always my like one of my favorite parts of bracket because this is where like you get to see like these kinds of matches are where like heroes are made. Like this is like where the matches really start. People really start to have some skin in the game. Fighting to stay in winners bracket, fighting to make it into top 8. This is gonna be some really fun matches between two people who have expert control over their characters.
Yeah, and Angel opting to go for Robin in this one. I have seen them go Joker quite a bit in the past, but yeah, this Robin is definitely good enough to win brackets. I've seen them do it. So we'll have to see how they fare against Joker. I think they've done relatively well against this character in the
that's a
past.
big catch on the arc fire.
Yeah, no, catching on the ledge, and this is exactly what you want. You do not want Joker on the stage being able to run around and abuse all that Final Destination offers them. And Angel is doing a pretty decent job catching them with that back air, sending Sabito back to the ledge. Yeah, especially with Arsene, if you're getting dominated like this, not a good sign for how this is going to carry forward.
This is a master class of meter management from Angel. Like when you if you can get Arsene out, like even just getting Arsene out when your opponent's in disadvantage and like recovering off stage, that's great because that's at like maybe 15 to 20% of your opponent's meter that they don't get to use. But Angel just completely nullified the entire bar. So now Sabito is gonna have to, work for their stocks like an honest salaryman.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough way to go about it. Angel, after having finished 5th in Get Clip number 8 just this week, beating the likes of JTJ and Yez and Beast and BR1AB. Yeah, this is not someone that you want to be messing around with. They have some quality wins under their belt, and they are looking to add to it.
Ooh.
Right here with a win over Sabito. However, that back throw is going to account for the first stock coming back and taking the first stock here. That's the sort of resiliency that you want, especially at this point of the bracket.
Yeah, the homie Arsene was not even out, but the fact remains is that Joker is like a very complete character on their own and able to use that grounded movement to get behind the laggy startup of the Arc Thunder and punish that with a back throw kill. Angel doing a good job to even up the stocks though before taking up too many percent or to let a second Arsene become a factor. Second Arsene is where people start to really hate Joker. Oh my god, the damage.
Good grab. Yeah. No, the efficacy of Nosferatu, especially from this individual, cannot be understated. And Sabito learning that the hard way. But, again, in a similar situation, we saw Sabito take the first stock here. And might be carrying on relatively decently for Sabito, all things considered, just because they have been behind on the scoreboard for the most part.
Wow, what a really sick run-up grab. And Sabito's really going to have to try and find a solution to Arcfire at ledge, which is it's a tough task, but that's primarily how they lost their first Arsene is just like completely like getting caught by like 1 or 2 hits of Arcfire and being forced to recover again and losing all that meter and all that time because of it. And Angel really like just putting on a clinic here. It's like Robin usually does not find this many grabs against Joker, I don't think. Oh my god, you got sniped. All right, I actually hate Thoron because you get red lightning every freaking time and it never kills.
Yeah,
and I should have learned my lesson years ago, but I still look at it. It's like oh maybe this time, but no, it's just a tease. Good damage though. Yeah.
At a certain percentage, it definitely does, but like so does literally every move, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, not going to connect. With
Arcfire at ledge again. And now, okay, so I was talking about this, I think, in a previous set where, like, you can always tell, like, one of the best indicators of how much momentum a player has or doesn't have is how much and how well they're moving. And Sabito seems like they have just really, like had the brakes put on them. because like when a Joker is really feeling themselves, they're moving, they're using the guns in the air, they're wave dashing on FD for some reason. But Sabito, like in that little like passage of play there, Sabito was like really like slow down, gets sniped by the L Thunder, and that is a JV2 for Angel.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, Angel, they're generally pretty efficient, and they benefit from a lot of what this character gets on Wi-Fi for sure, but still very solid fundamentally. They're going to be more than content with that JV2.
Yeah, and they should be, because they earned every part of that. That was like, and especially at the ledge, that was just like forcing Sabito to try and find a counterplay, or to try and find any way around the arc fire, and just completely unable to. Nullifying the first Arsene, and playing around the other Arsens as well pretty well. It was Angel. Interested to see the stage choice here, because it could be a really big factor.
And now as we get started here for game number 2, the stage is set, Pokemon Stadium. We tend to see that a lot in these tournaments, and that is not without reason. And yeah, a little bit back and forth to start off, but again, if you're Sabito, you're not really complaining about that one bit, and oh man, this is where we start running into some problems.
Now, I mean, the players, somewhat undeterred, taking their time, I don't think either one is really okay. So I think this might be I don't know what the process is for this, but this seems like the sort of situation where they might gentlemen restart the game, because it was within the first 30 seconds. There's probably a ruling about this sort of thing. This is going to take a while, though.
Yeah, I mean, it just generally happens when you have so much distance between two players. It just is what it is. So we'll have to see if we fare any better going forward. And the fact that Chrom is still in that win pose kind of messes with me a little bit.
Maybe that's why it started lagging, is because Chrom was there, and like it's too many characters. You're making the game slow down.
Yeah, it's Chrom's connection,
you're messing with
definitely.
the tick rate, Chrom.
Unbelievable.
IT guy's worst nightmare.
Yeah, actually, though.
So we're gonna get a do-over on this game, I guess.
You know, Tokavorkian more about that. I'm sure you could relate. So.
Yeah.
It's like the 4th or 5th time we've referenced Kevorkian, but what can we say, guys? A G. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, going
Love
back
Kevorkian.
to it.
Big Kevorkian guy here.
Yeah. God, out of the context of this stream, that is horrible. But either way, we're going to.
I'm a Nick Zonak guy. Paul Heyman, eat your heart out.
True that, actually, though. So.
All right.
Yeah, going to try to establish forward air, trying to get those scoops and nullify some of Sabito's movement on the ground, and seems to be working out for them so far. They are up 1-0, and as Angel is going to keep on carrying them, Arsene is going to have to come in and make the save. How effective they will be.
Arsene comes out in a pretty good spot for Sabito here. Arsene comes out in a spot where they're able to like immediately make use of the moveset and like start to like really hit the ground running. And you can see that like putting the work to Angel here, getting the Aegon damage, and that's you didn't get the stock with the Arsene, but that was a very solid got the job done Arsene right there. Has Angel at kill percent, but this is base Joker, so it's gonna take a little while longer, unless you really get an insane conversion off a drag down up air or something like that, or something off stage.
Still working on getting it, but yeah, Angel, who was doing so well at first, is now in a damage disadvantage. That's not really where it counts, though. Sabito kind of proving that early on in game number 1, though. Angel did eventually catch up to take it. Gonna miss with the fires.
I like the
That's
forward
a
throw
rough
there.
going for it. Sabito going to try to take full advantage of this.
Ooh.
Oh, missing with the down smash.
I love that was like Angel reading, like Sabito was saying like, you're gonna spot dodge, you're gonna roll, you're gonna do something, so I'm gonna delay my grab, and Angel's like, psych, I'm gonna delay my delay, and I'm still gonna get around your grab. Yomi levels, love to see it. But now, whoa!
Ooh.
Angel doing all the, like, Angel just getting the ball over the plane, and getting that up air, doing all the work they need to. That's such a good stock to take when you're at such a high percent here. And all this extra credit feels so, so good.
Oh, yeah. No, if you're Angel, you are thriving right now. And
Living!
What good DI. Wow,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
Sabito's so frustrated right now.
That's like the thing that you can do as a Joker without Arsene that kills, and it didn't kill.
And this is really drawing out, wasting second stock Arsene too. This is so much value for one stock from Angel.
No, absolutely crucial for Sabito to take something right here. He's sitting at 189, and Arsene is going to exit. That is disastrous for Sabito.
Oh my.
And Angel is going to keep on going here.
Now, I don't know what the rules are for trading from outside the continental U.S. is, but Angel must have invested in GameStop early because this person is getting insane stock value.
Absolutely. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It could be Angel going to the moon shortly enough as Sabito is sent reeling right now. That is a full stock advantage for this Robin as they are going to look to punch their spot in top 16 in pretty convincing fashion here.
Yeah, and I was just thinking back to, like, 2 minutes ago when Arsene was out on first stock and got the damage in, got Angel to kill percent, and then nothing happened, and Sabito wasn't able to finish off the first stock, and then Angel was able to just play slippery, play from range, get arc fires, get damage down with thunder, and just really, really make this game go from like very, very doable to really, really scary.
Still trying to prove that they've got a little spring in their step, though, is Sabito trying to pile on as much damage as they can and doing so relatively effectively. Question is it too little, too late? Angel says yes, it is. And they are going to go up. Angel giving Sabito a devil of a time in those two games.